Luxury isn't just evolving, it's exploding. From six-figure sedans to electric yachts on wheels, 2025 is the year automakers decided that enough was never really enough. This list isn't for the faint of wallet or those who settle for heated seats and chrome trims. We're talking biometric safes in the back seat, starry skies stitched into the headliner, and twin-turbo V12s roaring beneath hoods sculpted like museum pieces. Whether it glides, growls, or charges silently with 600 horsepower, these are the machines that turn roads into runways and every stoplight into a flex. Here are the top 14 luxury cars in the world 2025, where comfort gets outrageous, performance gets electrified, and price tags, let's just say, they start where mortgages end. Number 14. Bentley Bentega. It may look like just another luxury SUV, but the 2025 Bentley Bentega doesn't merely haul, it glides, surges, and stuns. Starting at $207,050 and climbing past $330,850, it's the gateway to Bentley's elite garage. Beneath the hood, the twin-turbo V8 shoves out 542 horsepower, launching the Bentega S from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a blistering 3.5 seconds. That's quicker than some sports cars and eerily smooth for something that weighs over 5,400 pounds. The cabin feels like it was stitched together by watchmakers. Aromatic leathers, real wood, glimmering metal trims, and an options list that includes a rear seat bottle cooler, reclining massage chairs, and even a biometric locked safe. The stretched model adds limo-like rear legroom, but the best place to be is behind the wheel, feeling that 8-speed automatic dig in on winding roads. Fuel economy? The hybrid does 23 miles on electric alone, but the V8 still pulled off 24 mpg on a 75 miles per hour highway run. Better than expected. The Black Edition, new for 2025, dresses this brute in carbon fiber, black wheels, and contrasting accents, making the Bentega look just as bold as it drives. It's loud in power, quiet in ride, and unforgiving in price. But every inch of it whispers. This is Bentley territory. Number 13. Audi A8. At $93,295, the 25 Audi A8 delivers flagship luxury without screaming for attention. Under its clean-cut exterior sits a turbocharged 335 horsepower V6 paired with a 48-volt hybrid assist, delivering 369 pound-feet of torque at just the 370 RPM. That smooth power flows through an 8-speed automatic to all four wheels, and the result is a surprisingly agile full-size sedan that hits 60 miles per hour in just 5.3 seconds. Dynamic all-wheel steering is now standard with the luxury package, giving this quiet cruiser some serious moves when the road bends. Inside, the A8 doesn't just pamper, it spoils. The long wheelbase model adds a heated steering wheel and 20-inch bicolor wheels, while the executive package layers in Valcona leather, heated rear seats, a head-up display, and sharp HD Matrix-style LED headlights. Rear passengers even get massaging, ventilated seats, and personal entertainment tablets, though up front, the trunk space is a modest 13 cubic feet. Tech-wise, it's flush with touchscreens, a 10.1-inch display stacked over an 8.6-inch panel, both part of Audi's MMI system. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Alexa compatibility, and Audi's crisp 12.3-inch virtual cockpit are all baked in. Fuel economy is solid for the class, 22 mpg combined, though the Mercedes S-Class and BMW 7 Series bring stiffer power and flashier interiors at a steeper price. Number 12. BMW X7. The 2025 BMW X7 doesn't just wear luxury, it moves with it. Starting at $85,475, this full-size SUV glides through traffic with a confidence that belies its size. Under the hood, the xDrive 40i packs a 375 horsepower turbocharged inline-six that rockets it to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds. For those with a thirst for more adrenaline, the M60i brings a 523 horsepower twin-turbo V8 to the table and slices that time to 3.8 seconds. And then there's the 630 horsepower Alpina XB7, an SUV that thinks it's a sports car. All-wheel drive comes standard. So does an air suspension system with adaptive dampers that somehow balances grace with grip. Rear axle steering and active anti-roll bars keep things sharp even on tight turns. The dashboard is dominated by a sweeping digital display, 12.3 inches for the driver, 14.9 for infotainment. It's tech-rich but not overwhelming. The third row may feel tight, but the first two rows are pure bliss. Materials whisper wealth, while features like heated front seats, a panoramic roof, and ambient lighting elevate every trip. Even the new eye-activated lane change feature feels like science fiction made real. It may not offer the cavernous space of an Escalade, but the X7 delivers sophistication, speed, and surprise in every mile. Number 11. Lamborghini Urus. The 2025 Lamborghini Urus SE is what happens when raw power meets electrified finesse. Sitting at a base price of $241,843 and topping out at $273,880, it now features a plug-in hybrid system that doesn't just tack on electric range, it reinvents the Urus experience. Under the hood, there's a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 joined by a 192-horsepower electric motor, working together to produce a staggering 789 horsepower and 701 pound-feet of torque. This monster launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, or faster if Lamborghini is sandbagging again. While the battery offers about 21 miles of electric-only range in the US, that's not the highlight. What stands out is how smoothly this hybrid delivers torque, making it feel even more athletic than its gas-only siblings. Inside, the cockpit screams fighter jet, with toggle switches, a flip-up ignition, and carbon fiber accents everywhere. It's loud, proud, and unapologetically Lamborghini. Exterior tweaks for 2025 include sharper Y-pattern graphics, a power dome hood, and massive 23-inch Galanthus wheels wrapped in ultra-wide Pirellis. Despite the madness, it still offers room for 22 cubic feet of cargo space and a large 12.3-inch touchscreen. The Urus SE is Lamborghini's bold move into electrified luxury, without sacrificing its infamous snarl. Number 10. Bentley Flying Spur Mulliner. The 2025 Bentley Flying Spur isn't trying to play catch-up, it's setting the bar. With a twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 paired with an electric motor, this plug-in hybrid churns out a staggering 771 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. It delivers a launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a claimed 3.3 seconds, though early estimates hint it could do even better. The new 21.8 kilowatt-hour battery promises around 40 miles of electric-only cruising, perfect for quiet city glides before unleashing the V8 symphony. Starting at 276,450 and peaking near 298,250, it's priced for the top tier, and justifiably so. The cabin cocoons passengers in quilted leather, polished wood, and brushed metal, with an optional rotating infotainment display revealing analog gauges beneath. Whether lounging in massaging rear seats or enjoying rear-wheel steering around tight bends, the Flying Spur feels equally at home parked at the Ritz or thundering down a canyon road. The adaptive air suspension and dual-valve dampers shift the mood with a flick, from a plush cruiser to a sharp-handling sports sedan. It even offers up to 50 mpge combined when running on battery and gas. There's seating for 4 or 5, 12 cubic feet of trunk space, and just enough tech to keep things current without overwhelming its old-world charm. It's unapologetically grand and thrilling in equal measure. Number 9. Mercedes Maybach GLS600. With a starting price of $179,600, the 2025 Mercedes Maybach GLS600 isn't just an SUV. It's an experience reserved for those who want to turn every drive into a private jet-level affair. Based on the already plush Mercedes GLS, the Maybach edition stretches past expectations by replacing the third row with executive rear recliners that rival first-class airline seats. Massagers, heated armrests, power footrests. This backseat isn't for carpool moms, it's for CEOs who don't even check their own stock prices. Under the hood sits a twin-turbo V8 pumping out 550 horsepower, aided by a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Despite weighing over 6,200 pounds, it hits 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds, quicker than most sports sedans. A special Maybach mode in the air suspension system smooths out every bump, filtering the road into a soft hum. The ride feels less like driving, more like floating on velvet. Inside, the experience is sensory overload in the best way. Crystal white Napa leather, real wood inlays, and a scent diffuser that mists you with the aroma of money well spent. Want more? Rear seat tables, champagne flute holders, and even a fridge are optional. The Burmester sound system comes with 27 speakers, because apparently 20 wasn't enough. Fuel economy? Don't ask. It's rated at 13 mpg in the city. Cargo space? Just 18 cubic feet. But if you're spending over $200,000, fully loaded builds go past $243,000, you're not worried about groceries. This isn't about need. It's about having a leather-wrapped lounge on wheels. Number 8. Porsche Panamera. Get ready to experience a four-door marvel that drives like a close relative of the legendary 911 sports car, the 2025 Porsche Panamera. Don't let the extra doors or the front-mounted engine fool you. This machine is pure Porsche, offering driving thrills, daily practicality, and an abundance of luxury, though its special mix of character traits comes with a considerable price tag, starting at just over $104,795. Under the hood, even the base model flexes with a turbocharged V6, churning out 348 horsepower, sending power through an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. For those craving more intensity, the GTS model boasts a twin-turbo V8 with 493 horsepower. And if you're leaning towards the electrified future, plug-in hybrid options are available, pushing power up to 536 horses. Inside, the Panamera is a technological feast, featuring up to 3 separate displays across the dashboard, from gauges to infotainment, and even an optional screen for the front passenger's entertainment. You can swathe nearly every interior surface in opulent leather or go wild with Porsche's paint-to-sample program, matching any color you desire. This isn't a floaty luxury cruiser. It's a driving enthusiast's dream, a testament to performance and precision, earning it a coveted spot on the Editor's Choice list for 2025. It can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 4.4 seconds, with the more potent variants doing it even faster. This blend of speed, luxury, and customization truly sets the Panamera apart. Number 7. Range Rover SV Autobiography. The 2025 Land Rover Range Rover walks the fine line between royalty and ruggedness. It doesn't just look commanding, it delivers. Starting at $109,725 and climbing past $210,000, this isn't an SUV for the faint of wallet, but it rewards generously. Step inside, and you're greeted with materials so upscale they make luxury hotels feel insecure. Leather, wood, and even sustainable alternatives like wool wrap around a tech-laden cabin that can seat 5 to 7, depending on how it's configured. Performance doesn't disappoint either. The base P400 comes with a 395 horsepower hybrid inline-6 that handles the nearly 6,000-pound beast without breaking a sweat. For those who crave punch, the P530 V8 launches it from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds. And the new plug-in hybrid P550e promises around 51 miles of electric-only range before sipping any fuel. On the highway, both the P400 and the P530 manage a respectable 23 mpg. Comfort is king. The air suspension feels like riding on clouds, and the 1,600-watt Meridian sound system with 35 speakers turns the cabin into a rolling concert hall. Need more? The split tailgate doubles as outdoor seating, perfect for polo matches or parking lot picnics. Even the cargo area's got a motorized divider to keep your gear in check. Sure, the third row is tight, and some features quietly disappear in the plug-in trims, but overall, the 2025 Range Rover continues to dominate the luxury SUV throne with calm confidence and serious muscle underneath. Number 6. RollsRoyce Ghost. The 2025 RollsRoyce Ghost doesn't just move, it glides, practically floating over imperfections thanks to its GPS-linked suspension and a camera that scans the road ahead. Under the hood, a silky 6.7-liter V12 delivers 563 horsepower, or 592 horsepower in the Black Badge variant, all effortlessly routed through an 8-speed automatic and all-wheel drive system. Despite tipping the scales at over 5,500 pounds, this machine still hits 60 miles per hour in around 4.6 seconds, though real-world tests suggest it's even faster. Inside, it's less car and more rolling sanctuary. Soft leather, real wood, polished metal, and carpets that feel like mink underfoot create an environment that's as serene as it is extravagant. A new full-width glass dashboard integrates digital gauges, infotainment, and even an art gallery. Rear passengers enjoy massaging seats, separate streaming screens, and a champagne cooler refined with input from a master sommelier, capable of chilling vintage bottles to precisely 43° Fahrenheit. With a starting price of $357,750 and stretching up to $422,750 for the Black Badge edition, it's clearly not for everyone. But for those who can foot the bill, the Ghost delivers unmatched isolation, poise, and presence. Even its Whispers app lets owners manage the car's locks or send a route straight from their phone. Add in standard adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and emergency braking, and you've got more than a car. It's a fortress of luxury and power built to please both the owner and the passengers in the back. Number 5. Volvo EX40. The 2025 Volvo EX40 steps into the compact electric SUV arena with a familiar face and a refined edge. Essentially, a renamed XC40 Recharge, it holds on to the same compact boxy design, comfortable interior, and competent electric powertrain. Starting at $53,795, it positions itself well among luxury EVs, but doesn't quite match the range leaders, offering between 260 and 296 miles per charge depending on the drivetrain. Under the hood, the EX40 offers two main powertrains, a single rear motor producing 248 horsepower, or the twin-motor all-wheel drive setup delivering a robust 402 horsepower. The AWD variant rockets to 60 miles per hour in just 4.1 seconds, showcasing its quick reflexes on the road. While the ride is smooth and cabin-hushed, it might feel less sporty compared to rivals like the Polestar 2. Still, one-pedal driving through regenerative braking makes for a convenient experience. Inside, the cabin remains thoughtfully designed, spacious, and practical, with ample cargo room that even includes a front trunk for charging cables. The infotainment system, built with Google's Android Automotive software, offers modern connectivity for both Android and Apple devices, though some controls can feel a bit fiddly while driving. Charging times are competitive, with a 10 to 90% charge achievable in 46 minutes at DC fast chargers. Safety features come standard and include automated emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and a semi-autonomous driving mode. For those balancing power, range, and luxury at just over $60,000, the EX40 Ultra Trim packs in the most desirable features without stretching the wallet too far. Number 4. RollsRoyce Cullinin. The 2025 RollsRoyce Cullinin is the SUV version of ultra luxury, carrying the weight of its legendary namesake, the largest gem-quality diamond ever found. Starting at $407,750 and climbing to nearly $473,000, this vehicle stakes its claim firmly at the top tier of luxury SUVs, nearly doubling the price of a Bentley Bentega and leaving other rivals in the dust with its exclusivity. Under the hood, a 6.7-liter twin-turbo V12 delivers 563 horsepower, or 592 in the black badge variant, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and standard all-wheel drive. Despite tipping the scales at over 6,000 pounds, it manages a swift 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in 4.5 seconds, showing it's more than just a stately cruiser. The air suspension with a road-scanning camera smooths out pavement imperfections, turning every ride into a floating experience. Inside, the Cullinin pampers its occupants with top-tier materials, box-grain leather, lamb's wool carpets, and wood trim handcrafted from gray-stained ash. Rolls-Royce's latest tech comes through in a full-width glass panel, combining instruments and infotainment, paired with a 1,400-watt 18-speaker audio system. For a truly royal touch, the optional fiber-optic Starry Sky headliner offers a dazzling ceiling. Fuel economy is surprisingly decent for its class, rated at 12 mpg city and 20 mpg highway, with real-world tests hitting 21 mpg at 75 mph. Rolls-Royce backs this masterpiece with a 4-year unlimited mileage warranty and complimentary maintenance, sealing the deal on an SUV that's as much about prestige as performance. Number 3. Mercedes Maybach S-Class. The 2025 Mercedes Maybach S-Class stands out quietly among ultra-luxury sedans, trading the flashy showmanship of Rolls-Royce and Bentley for an understated, refined presence. Its longer wheelbase and subtle Maybach logos hint at the extra space and exclusivity waiting inside. Step through the rear doors, manually or via power assist, and the true luxury reveals itself. A cabin swathed in rich leather, intricate finishes, and a serene ambiance that rivals some of the world's most expensive sedans. It's a cocoon of calm, muffling road noise to an astonishing 64 decibels at highway speeds, aided by an air suspension and active sound cancellation. Under the hood, the choice is between a robust 496 horsepower twin-turbo V8 or the elite S680's 621 horsepower V12, which rockets this sizable sedan from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a brisk 3.7 seconds. Despite its size, over 215 inches long and tipping the scales at 5,300 pounds, it maneuvers with surprising agility thanks to rear-wheel steering. Inside, luxury is a given. Heated and ventilated massage seats front and rear, a 64-color ambient lighting system, an air ionizer with signature fragrance, and even an optional champagne fridge with Maybach-branded flutes. The tech matches the opulence, 12.8-inch OLED touchscreen, augmented reality navigation, and a 30-speaker Burmester sound system. Starting at $204,650, the Maybach S-Class pushes past $340,000 with options, including a $6,000 executive rear seat package plus that transforms the back into a first-class lounge. For those chasing exclusivity, the Nordic Glow Edition at $100,000 above the S680 brings rare two-tone paint and lavish extras, blurring the line with Rolls-Royce territory. Number 2. RollsRoyce Spectre. The 2025 RollsRoyce Spectre marks the brand's ambitious leap into the electric era, merging the hallmark quiet luxury with an electric powertrain that packs 577 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. This dual-motor setup delivers a smooth yet confident surge, effortlessly carrying the hefty coupe's 6,443-pound frame. Inside, the Spectre doesn't just whisper luxury, it shouts it in a refined, subtle way. Rear hinged doors open to reveal a cabin lavishly adorned with fine materials and a starry night headliner that adds a cosmic touch, alongside tiny LED lights woven into the door panels for a twinkling effect. Range-wise, the Spectre covers an estimated 291 miles with 22-inch wheels, though the more dramatic 23-inch wheels cut that down to 266 miles. Real-world testing saw a respectable 260 miles on the highway, backed by a 102 kilowatt-hour battery borrowed from BMW's i7. Charging is quick with a peak DC fast charge rate of 195 kilowatts, filling from 10% to 90% in just 44 minutes. The price starts steep at $397,750 for the standard model, climbing to $467,050 for the more aggressive black badge version that cranks horsepower to 650 and adds sportier suspension and new driving modes. While its 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 3.7 seconds might not rival some electric hypercars, the Spectre prioritizes serene, graceful acceleration over outright speed. With a 4-year unlimited mileage warranty and Rolls-Royce's legendary bespoke customization options, this is an electric coupe crafted for those who want both cutting-edge tech and the gravitas that only a Rolls-Royce can deliver. Number 1. RollsRoyce Phantom. The 2025 RollsRoyce Phantom sits at the pinnacle of ultra-luxury sedans, with a starting price north of $500,000, $507,750 to be exact, and climbing to nearly $600,000 with options. This is a car crafted not just to be driven, but to be experienced. Beneath the hood, a silky twin-turbocharged V12 engine delivers 563 horsepower, smoothly channeling power to the rear wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's no dragster, clocking 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5.1 seconds. But speed isn't the point here. The Phantom excels in creating a serene, cloud-like ride that isolates passengers from the outside world with near-perfect quietness and a suspension system that adjusts in real time to road imperfections. Inside, luxury knows no limits. The cabin is a sanctuary of hand-stitched leather, rare woods, and polished metals. The extended wheelbase version stretches the interior by 8.6 inches, turning the rear seats into a limousine-worthy retreat. Those back seats come with power adjustment, massage functions, and even a built-in beverage chiller, perfect for chauffeured rides. Tech isn't left behind either, with hidden widescreen infotainment controls, rear seat touchscreens, and live TV for passengers. Fuel economy? Expect 12 mpg city and 19 mpg highway. A reminder that this isn't a car for saving gas, but for indulging in exclusive craftsmanship. Only a handful of special editions like the Scintilla make this automotive masterpiece even rarer. Owning a Phantom is less about transport and more about making a statement of unchallenged prestige.